Sorry, I was not sorry. Okay, so you'll be able to measure that. So it's going to help you to be able to measure what you want to do. So you not be like, I don't even understand, I don't know. But when you set your goal, you can see, you can measure it, then you'll be able to know what you want to do. So you also raise your self-confidence, because when you achieve a goal, when you set a goal for yourself and you're able to achieve it, it's going to improve your self-confidence. I've set a lot of goals for myself that when I achieve that goal, I know that my self-confidence is high, because I is what I want to do. And I was able to achieve it. So I'm so happy and I'm so excited about it. And I can't wait to share it to the whole world. So you're able to have it to increase your self-confidence as you recognize your own ability and competence in achieving the goal that you have set for yourself. Because when you achieve it, it's your goal, it's what you want. It's not about what someone else wants you to achieve. It's not about what society they want you to do. It's about you. So when you achieve that goal, it's going to improve your self-confidence, be able to do better, and you are going to have high self-esteem within yourself. There, thank you. So the next one I'm going to share, sorry, because I'm supposed to record a section, but I forgot. I'm sorry about that. So the next one I'm going to share is to brainstorm before setting lifetime goal. Don't just sit down and just set goal that you cannot achieve. Don't just set a goal that you know is supposed to be a long-time goal, but you put it for short-time goal. You have to brainstorm. Sit yourself down and take your time. Spend some time to brainstorm those things, and then select one or more goal in each category that best reflect what you want to do. Then consider trimming among, so that you have small number of reality significant goal that you can focus on. So you need to sit yourself down, select, think about it, which one should come first, which one should come next, which one should be the short one and the long one. So you need to brainstorm and sit yourself down, and don't just do it anyhow, because you may just end up not achieving anything, or you just frustrate yourself because you're not able to achieve anything. So the next one is, as you do this, make sure that the goal that you have set are ones that are genuine. So when you do that, you must make sure that the one you set is one that genuinely, that is very important to you. Because so many things you want to do, but which one is the first that is important? Which one is the one that you have to do right now? It's like the children now, they are going back to school soon. You need to get them some things, so you have to know what is the important, which one is not important. So some things can hold on, you may not get them now, or you go for the one that you know is very compulsory. So the next one is, so not one that your parents, your family, your employee want you to achieve. If you have a partner, you can discuss with them what you want to do, then you brainstorm together. They can give you more idea, they can encourage you, they will push you more, and they will help you. But don't just base your own thing that this is what my parents want me to achieve. Because a lot of people now, their career is something that their parents want them to do. It's not what they really want to do. So they are frustrated. They are not fulfilled. They feel like they are empty. So when you want to set a goal, make sure it's something that you want to achieve. You want to achieve. Make something that you decide for yourself. It's not what someone decide for you. It's not what your family wants you to do. It's about you. Because when all those people are not there in your life, or they are not available within you, you may stop working on that goal. I shared something last 2 weeks that, example, you want to lose your weight now. And then I say, okay, I want to lose my weight because my husband said I'm too big. So if my husband is not available anymore, I will stop working on my weight because it's not there. So I'm supposed to say, okay, I want to lose my weight because I want to live more healthy life. I want to reduce my weight because my weight is too much for my age. My weight is too much for my height, so that is my why. So you have to know why you want to achieve that goal. Don't pick because someone said this and that. Make sure you have your own interest, your passion, or why do you want to do it. So that is how you're going to brainstorm, be able to get your why and put yourself together. And all those things is going to help you, because when you continue or you start to achieving those things, there are some things that will just come on your way. So all those things that you already put in place is going to help you to put your focus, to stay focused and it's going to motivate you, it's going to encourage you. Because many people will encourage you, many people will say so many things, but for your own side, you have to put in your own effort. You have to be responsible that no, I am ready to do this. So those are the things you need to do. You need to brainstorm before you even set any goal for yourself. So let's go to the next slide. Anybody want to share something before I continue? So, and let me ask, have you ever set a goal for yourself and you know your why? Like, okay, I set this goal for myself because of someone and I was unable to achieve it. Maybe you regret and you feel like, no, I will never do this again. Or you have set some goals for yourself because you want to do it and you're able to achieve it. So anybody want to share something about that? Anyone? Okay, let's continue. First step in goal setting. So before you set a goal, what's the first thing you need to know? The first thing in setting personal goal is to consider what you want to achieve in your lifetime, at least by a significant and distant age in future. Like you just have to put the age, there are so many things you need to consider. Importance, distance, age, and so many other things for yourself. Write them down. Take your pen and a paper, or take your notepad, or type it anywhere you want to type it. Because when you write all those things down, anyhow you want to write it, typing or writing with your hand, it's very good because there's a power in writing. When you write, there's something that is happening within you because you are putting them down. There's something that is happening. If you have not tried it, just try it and give it a try and you see how things is going to be. You may not write in your book, you can write it in your notepad, you can download any app on your phone and type it there. You can type it in your anywhere. Just try it before you set a goal. Write them down. Determine how to measure your achievements. Okay, determine how you're going to measure your achievement because you cannot just achieve it just one day or it's going to happen like a magic. So you have to determine how to measure that achievement before you set that goal. Then establish a deadline for achieving your goal. If you don't have a deadline for achieving your goal, you will just be doing it anyhow and you will not get any results. But when you have a deadline that this is when I want to achieve this, it's like maybe you want to read a book and say, okay, I will read this book within 1 month. I will read this book for 1 week. So then you'll be able to know that before ending of the week, you have to finish it. Before ending of the month, you have to finish it. So you have to determine deadline and how are you going to is going to happen. So don't just start anyhow. Put yourself in all those things. And the next one is to identify the obstacle that to achieve that goal, that the challenges that is going to come on your way. You can able to identify them. Maybe not all, but at least there's something that you can even sense. There's something that you can even think. And there's some people that they have achieved that goal. Maybe they have shared the challenges they face or one or two things that really discourage them. So through that, you're able to prepare yourself and get ready. So when those challenges started coming, you are ready. So you just have to gather your strength and continue to work because you know what you want to achieve. Then identify how to achieve those, how to overcome those challenges. You need to know when you face these challenges, how can you overcome? You need to find a solution to that also. Maybe not all the challenge, but at least put some things in place before it happens. Then you need to review the list of the goal that you set for yourself. You review it. You cannot just write everything, just write it down. Say, okay, it's done. You may not achieve any of it. So you need to review everything. The next one is to monitor progress and continue to set that goal. You monitor your progress. How were you able to go? Maybe you want to walk like a 10,000 steps in a day or in a week. Just monitor it. Set something for yourself. If you don't have a watch or anything to monitor these things, you can be writing them down. Okay, today I was able to 500 steps, tomorrow 100 steps. Writing them down, monitor everything. Then you'll be able to see the progress and how the thing is going. So let's go to the next slide. So let's look at this slide now. I want to So anybody want to share something, because I've been talking long and I wanted to say something? Anybody want to share something? Do you have any question, or you want to share something about the goal you want to set, or the one that you are working on right now? So will you be able to consider all these steps, like write them down, give them a time, the deadline, the challenges, or anything? Please, I want someone to say something before I continue. Will you consider all these things before you set a goal, or are you ready to consider them before you start setting your goal? Can someone share something? Please, you have to talk. I've been talking. I want to hear from you. Okay, let's move to the next slide. But after this one, you have to say something. Okay, setting lifetime goal for yourself. You can set a career goal. What level do you want to reach in your career? Or what do you want to achieve in your career? You can set that one. Financially, how much do you want to earn? By what stage? And how is that related to your career goal? You want to earn something, you are looking for some amount of money, weekly, monthly, or daily. So how is that related to your career goal? Because everything has to work together. Is there any knowledge you want to acquire in particular concerning your education? What information and skill will you need to have in order to achieve other goals? About the family, what do you want to be a partner? If so, how are you going to be a good partner? Because you cannot just say, I want to be a partner, I want to get married. But there's something you need to consider to put yourself to be responsible. How do you want to be seen by a partner or a member of your extended family? So do you want to achieve any artist goal? Those are the things you can do for yourself. Attitude, is there any part of your mindset holding you back? That is very, very important, because our mindset is like, that is where everything is going to start. Because if you put yourself down as an individual that you can't achieve something, no matter what anybody do with you or they say, you cannot achieve it. So your mindset is very important, because everything, it starts from you. So those are the parts of the way that you behave that upsets you. Is there any character that you want to change, that you feel like, no, I don't want to behave like this? I don't want to get angry anyhow. I don't want to shout to people. I don't want to know. Is there anything you want to change? Is there any character you feel like, no, you don't want, you can't continue to live like this because those character is not benefiting? If so, set a goal to improve your behavior. Find a solution to that problem. Because when you're able to identify a problem, then you started looking for solution. So all those things, when you identify them, you look for the solution. Then the physical one is, those are athletic goal that you want to achieve, or do you want good health deep into your old age? Because one of our sisters, she said this last 2 weeks about some things she have to do because of her old age. You know, those are the lifetime goal. Before she reached that age, she have started to thinking and set some goal for herself. So it's not until she reached that age and started running from one place to another. But now she started thinking and looked forward and put some things in order before she reached her old age. So all those things you need to consider and set a lifetime goal for yourself, because life happen, anything can happen. But when you put yourself together from the beginning, when you started to do so many things and you are responsible, you will see how things is going to be working for you. It will just be like a magic, because you are responsible and you put some things in places, because things will not just happen anyhow. So the last one is, do you want to make the world a better place? So do you want to make the world a better place as an individual? So if so, how are you going to do that? What do you need to do? So those are the lifetime goals you can set for yourself. And I believe that everybody wants to make a world a better place, like a public service, or to do one or two things for anybody. And because every one of us, there's something inside of I and you that the whole world is waiting for us to start to discover ourselves so that we can be a blessing to everybody, because God has created us to be a blessing to one another. I can be here alone and you can be there alone. So we need to work together and make the whole world a better place for each other. So as an individual, I want us to just look into all these things and started to do something with our life, with our education, financial, family, attitude, or want to do a public service, you want to help one or two people. And by helping people or to make a world a better place, it's not only about money. There's so many things we can do as an individual to be able to do all those things. You can spend your time, you can just give a call, you can write something, you can just, the way I'm sharing this information now is for free. You know, you can do anything that you know how to do best. So those are the things we can do. So before I continue, I want someone to share with me. Before I continue, I want someone to share with me now that what will you be able to gain something as from this section? What are you going to do differently starting from now? What is that thing that you're going to do differently starting from now? That, okay, from this section now, I will start to do this. Or you have any question that you want to ask? Because I've been talking, I want you to talk, please. Who will go first? Or do you want me to just call your name? Because I can see all the names here, but I will not do that. So what are you going to do starting from now about setting a goal? Are you ready to put something in place? Or you want to be a blessing to people around you, your family, your financial, or anything you want to do? Okay, someone just write something here now, which is very, very important. And I love this. Oh, I love this so much. My mindset is to be my own boss and not work for an employee. Okay, but sorry, I need to enlarge this. Okay, so my mindset is be my own boss and not working for an employee. But coming here in Qatar, I can see to achieve this goal. How can I change this mindset? I love this. I love this. The first thing you need to do concerning this question is, what can you do best? What do you know how to do better? What are the things that you have passion for? Because as I'm talking to you here now, I'm somebody who is very shy before, but I'm working on myself. I was able to come out of my chair. I was able to come out from that corner because I don't like to face the camera. I always want to be at the back of the camera. But when I discover who I am, that God has made me to be in front of the camera and be a blessing to my generation. So I have to do what I need to do to add value to myself. So you want to become your home boss, you start to discover who you are. Because you can become your home boss anywhere in the world. Stay here in Qatar or anywhere you are. I'm telling you, you can be anything you want to be. There are so many people here in Qatar that they are not working for anybody. And they are making money. I don't want to say any amount, but they are making money and they are living fine. Because they are able, first you need to discover who you are. Because when you discover who you are, even if you are working for someone and the work you are doing, you don't have passion for that work. Because some people, let me tell you the truth, some people, when they wake up every morning, they don't want to get up because the work they are doing, they are only working because they want to pay their bill. They're only working because they can get money to be able to do one or two things. They are not enjoying their life. They feel empty. They are not fulfilled. There's something missing, but they cannot identify. So you want to become your home boss first. Who are you? Do you know who you are? You have to know who you are as an individual. So when you know who you are, what are the things that you have passion for? Because God has created you as an individual to be a blessing. You came to this earth to solve a problem. You came to this earth to be a blessing. You know, we have Zoom now. If someone does not solve this problem now, how can we come together? So as an individual, God has called you to solve one problem. So until you discover yourself, who are you, then you'll be able to solve that problem. But if you don't know who you are, you can't solve any problem. Then changing your mindset also is very, very important. You can read a book about that. You can listen to so many messages about that and so many other things that you can do that will help you to change that mindset. But what are the mindsets that you have that you know is limiting you? Can you share with us that maybe because of your environment or any other thing, what are the things that you know, this is my limitation? Because here in Qatar, some people believe they can't become their own boss because of what they were told, because of what we know, because of our exposure, because we are not exposed to much. But when you are able to meet with some other people, you will know that people are doing so great things that is legal and they are making their money. It's not about making millions of dollars. It's about fulfilling. Like you are making that money, or you feel fulfilled. You don't feel empty. You wake up in the morning, you are so excited to do what you love to do. You wake up in the morning, it's not about because you want to go and do something. Okay, let me give you an example. I'm a teacher now, preschool teacher, and I love the work I am doing. So I cannot just wake up in the morning and say, no, I don't want to go. No, I want to go there. It's not easy to stay with a toddler, but for me, it's something that gives me joy. I love to do it. I don't even know when I'm supposed to have break. I don't even know when I'm supposed to do so many things because I love what I'm doing. So from that, when you love what you are doing, believe me, before you become your own boss, it just like a magic to you. So just like a magic, but please, can you share with us as what are the things that you know is giving you that mindset? Can you identify any problem apart from what you want to do? Or when you came to Qatar, things change. But what are the things that limit you? Is it because because you don't get a job, or where you are working, your salary is too low, or what? Can you share more light about that so that I can talk more about it? So can you share more light about that, please? I can't say. Okay, let me just okay. So because let me share this one also. There are so many people around the world now that I don't need to mention any name. Even you can mention as many as you can, as names you can mention, that they are not working for anybody. The only thing they are doing, they are using their gift that God has given to them. And everybody will have something that we can do. Some people, they can write. When they write for you, you'll be like, wow, how do you write this thing? Some people, they can read, they can talk, all those, everybody have something. But because we have not discovered who we are, that is the reason why we could not try. That's the reason why we could not come out of that box that in Qatar, you cannot make it. It's a lie. I'm telling you. I mingled with some people some days ago, and I was able to see that, wow, are you doing this here in Qatar? They said yes. And I was like, wow. And I was like, I wish I can gather, especially women together, and just share this knowledge with them that no, you can do anything. Even you don't need to go out of your house. You can make your money legally, but it's because of the way we expose, the little exposure that we have. That is another limitation that I see that is limiting us, and what we are told. We are told a lot of things when you came here. This one, that one, and that one just sink into our memory, and we feel like, no, we can't make it. So, okay. So you said you are a fashion designer, but you are limited to the corner of your room. I think I understand where you are coming from. Being a fashion designer here in Qatar is very difficult. But the only thing is that you cannot have a shop, maybe due to, due to something that you need to pay money, you need to do this before you can get a shop, before you can do so many things. Yes, but you can mingle with people that they have interest. So you can mingle with people that they have interest in the type of the clothes that you sew. Because some people, they can sew like a suit. Some people, they can sew only African wear. Some people, they can different things. Some people, they know how to sew this abaya. So in that area, you have to mingle, you have to connect, You have to attract so many people that you know they have interest in that area. And there's so many things you can do also about this one. If you normally sew maybe little clothes at your home, try to document your work, anything that you do. You try to document them. Maybe you cut a cloth today, make a video, dedicate a phone or anything, document your things. Because if you document all those things, you can start to monetize those things also. You know, those are the things I'm talking about. You can start to monetize it. Cut any clothes you want to cut. Take a camera, record everything that you do, the way you sew the clothes, you know, cut the things into some places, then you can start to monetize it. Some people on TikTok, they are just doing body, what's they call it? Is it body show or body parade on TikTok? And people are watching them and they are making their home money. So it's because you just have to, you have to look for a way to connect people that have interest, because it's not all the clothes that, maybe not all the clothes that you sew. Maybe you have your own where you sew clothes, maybe only for Nigeria attire, only the native one or the English dress. So you have to decide which one you're good at. Then you start to make those clothes for yourself. Maybe you have a children or you have a husband, or for your friends or any other thing. You can start to do that. That is how you'll be able to advertise yourself. And then you can get clothes from by yourself from Nigeria without anybody selling it for you, so that it's not be expensive. Then you can make that clothes for your friends and just get, maybe the clothes money is 1 riyal. And instead of them to pay 10 riyal for sewing that clothes, you can say, okay, give me 5 or 7 riyal, so that they can wear that clothes. They will advertise you. Some people, they can ask them, where do you sew the clothes? And they will patronize you. So you cannot just stay in your corner of your room and you expect something to happen. You have to go out there. You have to connect, open a Facebook page, then target some people that they can have interest on what you sew. Because it's not, maybe you are not sewing for everybody. I said that one earlier. So you just have to connect and mingle with people that can and direct you. And there's some people here in Qatar, they're sewing clothes also, and they are making money. You can also connect with them. Maybe they need to coach you, or they need to show you so many ways or 1 or 2 things to do. Okay, so if you make unisex clothes, that's very good. I'm also into fashion designer. I'm doing that also, but because of the time, I just stopped for a while. So it's very good. Make those clothes for your family, your husband, your children, or anybody around you. Instead of you to take 10 riyal from them, take 5 riyal. You know, it's not that you should not make profit. Oh, please don't get me wrong. Oh, you make profit, but at least in a way that you know they will be able to avoid it. So they wear that clothes, they can advertise your business. So hope that's one help you, my sister. Anybody want to share something? So and then if you need more information or any other thing, you can send message to me. We can even talk more about it. So I think we have to stop from here, because I don't want the video to be longer, so that where people can rewatch it again. So please, do you get any value from today's section? Do you get any value? And what are you going to do from now before we meet next section? So do you get any value from today's section before we call it a day? Then we meet at the next 2 weeks. Do you get any value? What are you going to do now? Because I want to hold you accountable. So the next one, when you come, I will ask you, will you be able to do it, please? Because if you are not doing anything with your 1 hour that you spend with me here, it's just wasted. So, and I really don't believe that we should be mindful of the way we use our time. After this 1 hour now, you have to sit yourself down somewhere and just try to get something like what you have learned. What are you going to do? Then that is how you'll be able to know that your 1 hour is not wasted. Because there's no 1 hour, if you waste your 1 hour, that's 1 hour. Somebody is using that 1 hour to make money. So this 1 hour must not go in vain. Please share something that you're going to do before we meet in the next 2 weeks. 2 weeks is very long. You can do a lot. Please share with us, what are you going to do? What do you gain from this section? What do you learn? What do you want to do differently? You can write a message. You can talk. Just unmute yourself before we call it a day. Okay, don't worry. The recorded will be available. Yes, don't worry, to be available. Please, can you share? Share, please share. What do you want to do? What are you going to do from now? Are you going to set a daily goal for yourself that this is what you're going to do every day? So in the next 2 weeks, you come here and share with us that, okay, oh, the daily goal I set for myself, I said I will do maybe exercise every day, or I will read one chapter of a book. I was able to read like this, all those things. I just want to hear something from you so that I can hold you accountable. Because if you cannot say anything and you're not going to do anything, nothing is going to happen. So you have to be responsible and put something that this is what I will do in the next 2 weeks before we come back again. Please say something before we call it a day. Okay, so someone said set daily goal towards losing my weight for fitness. Okay, that's very good. The next question I want to ask you, what are you going to do daily? What do you think you have to do daily that will help you to achieve that goal? Anybody can lose weight. There's nothing magic about it. There's nothing you cannot achieve. The word impossible said, I am possible. So have that mindset that I am possible. That is the word impossible. I am possible. So what are you going to do daily for you to be able to lose that weight? What are you going to do? Because you cannot just say, I want to do this. Okay, what are the things you do? Are you going to work out? Are you going to reduce your food that you eat? Are you going to eat early before you go to bed? Okay, morning workout. How many days you want to work out in a week? Okay, you cut your portion control. That's very good. So how many days you want to work out in a week? How many days you need to work out in a week? Because you have to write all those things down that you want to work out. How many days in a week? Maybe 4 days in a week. That's very good. And then which days? Is it Monday? Is it Tuesday, Wednesday, Thursday, Friday? Which day do you want to work out? Which day do you want to work out? Good. Someone said I will improve on my daily goal to read 30 pages of a book, of a good book. 30 pages. That's very good. So are you going to read 30 pages daily, or how are you going to do that? And are you going to read in the morning, afternoon, night, or anytime? So those are the things that we're going to help you to be able to achieve your goal. You want to work out when? Then you can set alarm for your phone. On Monday, workout time 4:30. On Tuesday, workout time 3:30. So when that alarm starts to ring, just put on your shoe, put on your clothes and everything, you start going, because you can forget. So you need to put yourself in the position that, no, I have to do this. So by the time you do the workout for 2 weeks, you can see, even if your weight is not coming down, you can still feel like you are, but the clothes that you are wearing, you can see the difference from that clothes. You can see some things, you can feel like something is just getting smaller inside, because I'm losing my weight also. So that's why I'm able to talk like that. You can feel like something is just happening within you, but people may not see it because you have not been doing it more time. So when you do that 2 weeks, you will soon go for another 2 weeks, another one month, another 2 months, because lose your weight should be something you do and you're enjoying to do it. Don't rush, so that all those fats that is reduced, it can firm to somewhere. Thank you for sharing that. Thank you so much. I really appreciate. And for the one that Miss Memo that said she wants to read the book, so you want to read 30 pages daily. Is it morning? Is it afternoon? Is it night? So you have to notice that one also. This is when I want to read this book. Thank you so much for those who are sharing what they're going to do for the next 2 weeks. And I can't wait for the next 2 weeks to share, to listen to your, I will read in the morning. Okay, you're going to read in the morning. That's very good. And it's going to be daily, every day, 30 pages. That is very, very good. And I want to encourage everybody also, if you have not been able to identify what you want to do daily. I know you cannot build a room in a day, and you cannot just do everything in a day. Everybody starts from somewhere. You can start from somewhere also. Just start. What can you do? Maybe just wake up in the morning and then the most important thing is to do something every day. Then that will become your daily routine that you can't do without make sure you do it. So sit yourself down as an individual. What do you want to achieve? Where do you see yourself in the next 5 years? Okay, even there's one sister here, she said she wants to become a home boss. You can even set some things down for yourself that I want to do this. Okay, what did I need to do? Maybe I need to talk to 2 or 3 people every day that can patronize me to come and sew clothes from me. Set it for yourself, starting from now. Set it down. Okay, let me talk to 2 or 3 people today. They can patronize me. Let me give them a call. Let me post my design on social media. Okay, let me sew clothes for myself. Let me sew clothes for my children. You know, all those things. Like, I will do this maybe once in a month because of financial something. I understand. Maybe once in a month, let me do this for them. Maybe 2 times in a month, let me do this for them. Then you'll be able to attract more people. And that sister, you can send me a message. They'll be able to talk more. If you really need more information, I'm ready to help, to assist in any way. Okay, let's talk more. No problem. So thank you for everybody that have shared. Thank you everybody that have shared 1 or 2 things. I really appreciate you for being here. If you are not here, I can't talk to myself. Thank you so much. I appreciate your coming. Thank you so much. And this session we're going to have the last section in the next 2 weeks, which is going to be on the 14th of July. And that section also we're going to launching my book. So if you are attending this coaching section, you're going to get my book 50% off. So out of 100%, you're going to get 50% off. You only pay for half of the book. And the book is very, very cheap. It's not something that is very expensive. So we're going to launch the book on 14th of July. Then you can get the book. So the book is all about for women. So I'm looking forward for that 14th. They're going to launch the book officially for everybody to read, and then you can get blessed. So this is the cover of the book. So it's going to be August. Yes, it's going to be August 14. Yes, August 14. We're going to have the last section. August 14, this next month. So because tomorrow is the 1st of August, 14 August, we're going to have the last section of this meeting. Then everybody will go, because we have less than 6 months. Yeah, less than 5 months or 6 months in this year. You can still achieve a lot of things that you think is gone if you put yourself in order. If you set your goal that is measurable for yourself, you can still achieve them. There's nothing that is not possible. It's because of our mindset and people that we connect and the way we are exposed. Okay, so this is the book cover. It's going to be launched on 14 after the section. Then everybody can get the book 50% off. Thank you so much for being here. If you have anything to say, please, before we call it a day. Anybody want to say anything? You can unmute yourself and talk. Okay, message. You are welcome. You are welcome. So if nobody wants to say anything, and I would love to hear your voice, can you please say something to me? So the recording is good. Hello.
We love you.
Oh, thank you so much. I love you too.
You are loved so much.
Thank you. Thank you. I love you too. So we're going to sing the next 2 weeks. I hope you enjoyed the section today. And I'm sorry I did not record it from the beginning. I'm sorry about that, but at least my mama here, she really helped me to start the recording. I'm sorry about that. So thank you, Sister Mercy, Sister Rafiat, Sister Aisha, Sister Vera, Sister Kafayat, Blikis, Abiodun, Sister Noimon. Thank you so much, everybody. So we can leave now so that you can be able to download the recorded Zoom. Thank you so much for being here.
You're welcome. Thank you for sharing your knowledge.
Thank you so much. In the next 2 weeks, you can invite your friends, as many people as you can join us, so that we can do this together.
Thank you
can
so
leave now.
much. Love
Thank
you.
Love you too. Thank you so much.
Iya, banyak. Kalau nggak bisa,